for you. Boom. Okay, so, I mean, this could be the same person I was originally channeling, but I doubt it. So this person still says they're kind of, I almost like can't even put a relationship on it yet. It's like mother, sister, aunt, a little bit of everything put together. Okay, she's loving the way, the first thing she talks about is she loves the way we're choosing to honor her memory. I think we may have something like a piece of her in honor of her memory. Could be thumbprint. It almost feels like a piece of jewelry. I ask her how she ends up passing, and she gives me this. She goes, suddenly. She goes, before my time, and I swear I felt it right here. So we felt it in the upper body before our time, and then she snapped her fingers at me, which just means she goes in like a tragic way, like, and she goes, imagine you're cracking an egg and then you go to slow crack it and you just like crumble the whole thing. Oh shit. So it's almost like we go in thinking it might be one thing, or we kind of see it happen. We just don't expect it to like crumble in our fingertips. Does that make sense, Nikki? Sorry, I took it away from the screen, but this is what we've got so far. She tells me she passes before her time, but she gives me like old soul energy. And the way she wears her jewelry, she's got old lady energy, and I can't tell if she's young or not. So this will be interesting. She goes, it was a medical decline, but it happened very quickly. Like maybe you didn't see, or maybe it's something like we don't expect the egg to crumble that quickly. And it's but then she said she feels it right here, like it came over her all of a sudden, like you go to crack an egg and it completely crumbles. Is that weird? Is that wild here? You're gonna have to let me know, girl. You also have a male coming in that passed suddenly, unexpectedly, that takes partial responsibility. Then you have an older male that says he served. And then once I know this relationship of this gal. Okay, Nicole. Woo-wee. You've got some intuitive energy. I think you've always known you can channel, though. Brandy says, I'm lagging. Make sure you go out and come back in. Spirit energy can be pretty freaking strong. And I'm going to go ahead and plug my phone in just to make sure. Just to make sure I don't have any issues. And it's also possible that she could be getting filtered per usual. She goes, yes, for Amy. How did Amy end up passing? As she's sitting there trying to like calculate all 7 other people that we brought in. Yes, for Amy, but holy crap. Okay, good. Did that help, Brandy? Hi, Lauren Smith. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Or maybe been able to like say hi or chat with you, kinda. I try my best, people. Hi, Ricky. Nicole, I would love to know a little bit more about Amy. And how did she end up passing? Sorry if anyone hates pen clicking. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? She's giving me a lot of signs. She gives me complicated signs and symbols, like something comes over her all of a sudden and just like takes her off her feet. Like a medical thing you don't see in time. Whew. We have some trauma in here today. She had cancer. Yeah, I was like, it's a medical thing. We thought we had more time with cracking the egg. The whole thing crumbles, and Nikki says she had cancer, but she actually died of organ failure from the cancer. That is wild. And she just kept explaining. I'm like, I'm declining. I see it happening. I go to crack an egg. I expect it. It's medical. But then it all crumbles. And I feel it all in the upper body. I'm glad you guys are doing great today. And she goes, she had cancer. But she actually died of organ failure from the cancer. So everything just crumbled too soon because of the medical things she had going on. So that is wild. So she says you've had at least 2 dreams of her since she ends up passing. You see things like 1111 from her all the time. Who is this person to you? I just get a long stem rose. It's hard to age Miss Amy. I almost put her as like a sister mother figure. The way, something about the way, she must be very, if she's young, she's timeless, you know? She'd wear pearls for a young person, but she seems old, like, I almost can't pinpoint that part. It's pretty wild. She keeps telling me she was unable to communicate at the end. And the younger male with dark hair that takes responsibility says that he passed from consumption of something. And that male said one choice led to another. Yeah, Nikki said, yep, we expected to happen, but we didn't expect it to happen that fast. She said she's absolutely at peace. Who was that to you? Who is that to you, I should say. Whew. If you don't know who that young male is, do we need to sign up for a card or message during this live? I am doing a couple people that have signed up. We did freebies. Oh, Nikki says, I see 1042, which is such a specific number. I even had written down that you get certain times because of her. A long stem rose. I couldn't, yep. Okay, so she says this is a mother for her. So it's her mom, and she gets a specific number on the clock, which is 1042. I love that. And you've had at least 2 dreams of her since she's ended up passing. You probably have some of her. She loved her pearls, and she was 58. I was like, she has to be timeless, just classic. I just see her wearing her pearls, and she goes, well, she loved her pearls, and she was 58. And then I was just about to talk about the necklace, the jewelry, what I saw her wearing. So I think she did a really great job coming through and explaining herself. Also, we had a couple other people try to sneak through the door here, but that's totally fine. I let them in, even if you don't know who they are now. Whoever you may show this video to later, this recording to later, might be like, oh my gosh, that's so and so. And I think that's one of the coolest parts as well.